Sawadee Kap, welcome to PHUKET XTRA, brought to you by PSD Windows and Doors. It's Wednesday, March 18th. I'm your host, JP Mestanza. Let's start with our top story. The order has been given by Phuket Governor Phakapong Tavipa to close all entertainment venues in Phuket, including bars, cinemas, and massage shops for 14 days starting today. The order was issued last night and came into effect immediately today and follows a similar announcement for the closure of all entertainment venues in Bangkok and the surrounding provinces for 14 days as well. It all stems from decisions by the cabinet in Bangkok and the Phuket Communicable Disease Committee. All owners of entertainment venues who defy the order will face a possible jail term of up to a year and/or a fine of 100,000 baht, depending on the severity and other factors. Owners of venues can file a request directly to the Phuket Governor's office to be considered open. Official notices of the closures will be sent to about 300 venues around Phuket, according to the governor. The notice did not say restaurants were closed. And herein, that last sentence, lies the key that could keep several entertainment venues open, as many bars also operate restaurants. And in our brief tour of Patong earlier today, we saw a host of restaurants and bars open for business, as well as some massage shops. Still, as it's the first full day of the closure for all entertainment venues, we'll have to see if Phuket's nightlife will be affected at all by the latest announcement by the governor. Meanwhile, the Phuket governor reiterated the travel advisories for inbound travelers to Phuket. All visas on arrivals have been canceled for 18 countries, and all travelers who come to Thailand must apply for a visa first. And those who come from and travel through the 6 risk areas of China, Macau, Hong Kong, Iran, Italy, and South Korea must have a medical certificate to enter Thailand. The governor made no mention of whether visas on arrivals were canceled for Russian passport holders. Meanwhile, as with the entire nation, all schools and other educational institutions have been closed starting today by the order of the Minister of Education as part of the Thai government's measures to help prevent the spread of the COVID-19 coronavirus. 35 new coronavirus infection cases have been announced for Thailand today, the highest daily jump in infections so far for the kingdom, bringing the total number of cases in Thailand to 212, with officials warning that lack of personal discipline could make the outbreak even worse. Out of the 35 new cases, the bulk of them, about 29 or so, had visited a range of entertainment venues, including boxing stadiums. The Public Health Ministry is saying that all of these people defied the advice from the Health Ministry and did not avoid crowded places or keep distance from others, transmitting the disease to their friends and family, they said, although officials have yet to explain where these people are being quarantined, where they became infected, and the nationalities of all the people infected. Dr. Suwanachai, the Director General of the Disease Control Department of Thailand, admitted that the rising number of patients is happening because, quote, because screening was expanded to groups of people and places believed to transmit the disease. Essentially saying that because Thailand is testing more, they're finding more cases. He's also asking anyone who visited Lumpini and Ratchadamnern boxing stadiums from March 6th to the 8th and those who went out at night in Bangkok on March 9th and 10th to monitor their own condition for 14 days and see a doctor if they have a cough, sore throat, runny nose, or difficulty breathing. Meanwhile, an idea has been floated by officials to use old hotels in Bangkok and adjacent provinces as COVID-19 treatment facilities if more space is needed. The Public Health Ministry came up with the idea specifically for patients who don't have severe coronavirus symptoms and would only be launched if the number of infections continues to rise in the Kingdom of Thailand and demand outstrips available space in hospitals. Tourism operators are also urging the state to impose a 2-week lockdown to keep the coronavirus from spreading to provincial areas of Thailand and creating a deeper impact on the economy. Police say that they are still collecting evidence to support the case of the fatal speedboat collision that killed 2 Russian children and injured 19 others just last month. The collision took place back on the morning of February 10th at about 8 a.m. in the channel linking Phuket Boat Lagoon and Royal Phuket Marina to Phang Nga Bay and saw the death of a 12-year-old boy and a 9-year-old girl, both Russian, while 19 tourists were rushed to local hospitals for immediate treatment and then released. Phuket City Police Deputy Chief Lieutenant Colonel Chana Sutimas told the Phuket News that at this stage, the case has not yet been finalized as the court is still reviewing and awaiting additional evidence, including results of fingerprint scans to see whether either boat driver has a criminal record and reports on the damage to both boats. Still, police did confirm that both boat drivers had their licenses revoked and were charged with reckless driving causing death and injury, with both facing a jail term of up to 10 years, although they were both bailed out immediately following their arrest. Phuket Extra will be right back after this. Welcome back to Phuket Extra. The Chengtele Oboto Ma'an Samran is confirming that the beach chair and umbrella operators have returned on Surin Beach and will be fined for ignoring the ban on any trade on the sands there. Officials became aware that beach chair and umbrella operators had returned to the beach last week despite a ban on beach vendors at Surin Beach, which was designated a quote virgin beach or vendor-free beach under the beach management policy that was implemented during the military-run National Council for Peace and Order, the NCPO, or the military coup. Of note, Phuket was the only province in the country where a beach management policy was actually implemented. Despite several warning letters and other notices as recently as December stating that no trading is allowed there, the vendors have returned, Ma'an said, and legal proceedings are now being coordinated, although at this stage, they don't know how much the fines would be. The vendors did file an appeal with the Phuket governor back in January for the right to make a living by serving tourists on Surin Beach. An investigation into a crash yesterday morning near the Sarasin Bridge is now taking place after an ice truck flipped and killed a 34-year-old driver. The incident took place at about 11:30 a.m. yesterday morning, with authorities finding the ice truck on its side on the road after the Phuket checkpoint, but before the bridge by the national park there in Nayang. Witnesses say that one passenger was taken to the hospital before police arrived, but the truck driver, Dirasak Charonrit, was pulled conscious from the cab. The driver, however, soon succumbed to his injuries and died at the scene, and with no CCTV footage in the area, police are waiting to speak with the passenger who was pulled from the truck to question them on what exactly happened there. And that's it for Phuket Extra, brought to you by PSD Windows and Doors. For safe, secure, and soundproof windows, visit pvcphuket.com. If you're watching us on YouTube, click that subscribe button to check out all of our future videos. If you're watching us on Facebook, give us a like on the Phuket News page. From all of us here at the Phuket News Center, thank you for watching, and until tomorrow, stay classy, Phuket.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000 and luxury properties can go all the way up to 20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks and mortar investment offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.